The left-wing broadcaster Robert Peston has once again shown his true agenda, which is to oppose border control and promote mass migration. Absolutely sick and tired of the so-called mainstream media types going around pretending to be impartial, pretending to hold the power to account. In reality, they essentially promote the establishment, and they are completely biased. I have no problem if you're honest about your leanings and your bias. Transparency helps. But if you go around and pretend to be impartial, like the likes of Robert Peston, one of the most annoying interviewers and broadcasters we have on TV, ITV, going around, for example, he interviewed one of the government ministers, or Home Office Minister, Robert Jenrick, on the issue of illegal migration on small boats. The whole point was that if you illegally enter the country, you've broken the law. It's illegal. You're a criminal. And but Robert Peston said, well, you guys call it a crime. You created the crime. Are you kidding me?
Just because they can't come through a conventional route, why are their values and lifestyles undermining our social cohesion?
Really?
Well, the first thing says they are committing a crime by breaking our immigration laws and coming into the UK. I don't think we should be condoning that. The second
crime
point,
that you created.
How? Well, by calling it a crime? Yeah, illegally entering a country is a crime, Robert.
No, Robert, every country in the world has border security laws. If you or I broke into the United States or France or any other country, frankly, we would expect to be treated robustly as having breached the law.
But you have made all asylum seekers criminals. That is a distinction.
What? How? No. The economic migrants who come here illegally, yeah.
Well, I think that's right. If you come across illegally, we haven't made all asylum seekers criminals. We've said that those people who come here illegally in small boats or other irregular clandestine forms of entry are breaking the law. I think that's very sensible.
Yeah, obviously it's sensible. The issue is that the government minister Jenrick is going around saying that if it will be helpful if the government also actually stop it. It will help if the government actually protects our borders. They can't just keep going on TV saying all the nice things to us without actually acting on it. So we had Mike Graham from Talk TV saying, does Robert Peston, believe that we should welcome misogynistic men and anti-gay men into Britain? His liberal prejudice is a sham, shameful. He's never accused asylum seekers of being Islamic right-wingers. And that's also a very good point. The so-called metropolitan liberal elite types like Robert Peston, who go out there saying, all refugees are welcome here, open the borders, this is us being progressive and open-minded, we should all be tolerant, yeah? You do realize you're welcoming a group of people who are against every single thing you stand for. Whether it's your wokey liberal, social liberal issues, or all the cultural battles you want to bring, these people are very, very different to your liberal ideology. They do not like women, a lot of them. They do not like gay men. It's just absolutely clear. They have no respect for children and their rights. The big chunk of these cultures are not compatible with British culture. And they're going out there because they know that the whole psyche of this situation is that the political left have been pushing for this initially quietly after the Second World War, and after 44-45 onwards, we had a situation where these philosophical academics who came up with these plots to fill the Western world in with economic migrants and obviously refugees and everybody else, to mix the cultures, to undermine the existing cultures in the West. And that's how you bring down the system. Once you bring down the system, you can rebuild from scratch, the Great Reset, as they say, and actually do your own socialist utopia, which is never a utopia. It's always a dystopian future. In their head, they see it as a paradise. But maybe that's why they're inviting the Islamic world, because they're paradise. And they might get each one of them 72 versions. Anyway, let me know what you think. I'm so going to get cancelled because of this video. But we don't care. We have to tell the truth. This is not us being intolerant. This is us actually being the normal ones. I'm saying, have some border control, have some sanity, make sure the public resources are sorted out and are there for British people first, and do not undermine their culture. Multiculturalism as a project has always failed, and it was actually built to fail. That's the whole point of it. Anyway, let me know what you think. I need a break. I'm Mahyar Tousi, and we are the media.